Hello, welcome back. See, I told you I would do another one of these. Oh, I didn't. I don't remember. Anyway, Sea of Thieves is a PvPvE, meaning it's a player versus enemy, which means AI. It's a game about pirates thieving. Well, actually, it's a lot more than that, but we'll save that for later. Anyways, Sea of Thieves is my most played game on Steam, and I think it might be my most played game ever. Not only that, but I am also an official Sea of Thieves content maker, so maybe I just have just a little itty bitty bit of experience. Fun. Well, this game is not nearly as repetitive as Siege, but it can still be pretty repetitive pretty fast. Just like doing the same things over again. It has a lot of different stuff to do now. Like when I joined, there was not much to do, but now there's so much stuff. Like doing tall tales, attacking and or stealing from other players, doing merchant gold holders and order soul missions, catching fish, doing any of the main world events, destroying skeletons, getting food, writing achievements with golden reputation, doing adventures, or just customizing and messing around in general. It's fun to do this stuff, but after doing it over and over and over again, it just gets pretty boring. Especially when you play for 500 or 600 hours. Yeah. But it gets so much more entertaining, and I think this is the best way to play it, is when you have friends to play it with. Because like it gets way more entertaining when you have people to talk to and like long sails from island to island. It really does change like the entirety of the game. I mean, really, it's so nice to just be able to do that so easily and just like invite a friend and then they are just there. And then you get to, it's so easy to sail from place to place and actually do this stuff and not get bored because you have your friends with there. But this is a fun category, so we also have to talk about the not fun stuff that has to do with this. The risk you take while playing this game and getting loot is, well, it's based off a risk reward system. And the biggest risk are enemy players. Oh gosh. You can be doing a mission and get like a bunch of stuff and be playing for like 10 hours. And then you get sunk and you lose everything. That can happen. That has happened to me. That's happened before. It sucks. Did I stop playing it? No. I still play it to this day. It's so much fun. But, that's just the risk you take while playing Sea of Thieves. It happens. It happens to me. It happens to everyone. But that's what happens. Difficulty. Well, this depends on what you're doing. If you're just bringing like cargo around islands, you're not even like an emissary or anything, so you're not like marked on the map or anything. Just the true difficulty there is not getting so bored you quit. But if you're like battling everyone on the server, like just time after time with no resupplying, you just gotta get your supplies from them just over and over. And just keep fighting. That that is extremely difficult. It really depends on what you're doing. I mean, that's just mostly the fun of it is you can just go around selling your cargo, maybe defend yourself once in a while. Or you can destroy everyone on the server in a quest for gold and blood and glory. But that's really the fun of it. Feel. Well, Sea of Thieves feels pretty good. With like the things like the ship wheel when you get it perfectly centered and the sounds it makes is so nice. And the sails when you raise them and lower them and move them. And the anchor, oh, it makes such a nice clunk noise when it like completely drops. The weapons feel really good to use too, except the sword. The sword is kind of annoying because it's good. It just doesn't feel that great because you can't tell if you like other than the crosshair, you can't tell if you hit them, and it could definitely feel better during like sword to sword combat. It's just kind of iffy, but everything else feels truly great. Community. the community is actually really good, except for, a few toxic people here and there. But other than that, the community is actually really cool. The Discord server is like a lot of fun. It's always so fun to explore and stuff, and most people in there are really nice. Like there's always someone to help you, and like there'll always be people willing to play. It's really fun and nice. I mean, when people are killing you in the game and stealing yourself, that happens. But that's the name of the game. No, literally, it's the name of the game. Sea of Thieves. Deal with it. Graphics. Oh, the graphics are so good. I mean, like, just so good. It's not in a realistic sense. It's kind of cartoony, but other than that, it looks so good. I mean, you can just tell people have put so much like work and effort into doing this and just making everything perfect. The water, oh my god, the water is like so amazing. I think this game has the best water, best looking water at least out of any game I've ever played. It is so like it is just perfect. And the graphics are so good. It's just all nice. Overall feelings. Now this has to be the most memorable game I have ever played. The amount of memory I've made playing this game with friends and even by myself is like insane. I even made friends playing this game, which doesn't usually happen for me. While sometimes the experience could be ruined by people or random events just, messing up all you worked for, it sucks, but that's the risk. But still, it's still so good. I mean, this game is really the best. It's has to be one of my, if not one of my favorites, if not my favorite game of all time. It's so good. So I give this game, Sea of Thieves, a perfect 100% 10 out of 10 on my personal rating scale. But that's it for this video. I'll see you guys later in another episode of Avery Reacts. No, I'm kidding. But I will see you in another episode of this, hopefully. Maybe we'll do Fallout next time. I don't know. Depends on what happens when we get there. Alright, bye.